Hello everybody, this is Andre Myron from West Coast Chainmail. I wanted to introduce you to a new tool that we have available at chainmaildude.com called the MailleCard. It's basically a plastic card made of nylon, so it's flexible and sturdy. It'll last quite a while. It's got a bunch of slots cut into it around its edge in different sizes and spacings that allow you to snap rings into it in order to start various weaves. So you can see that, for instance, this is a 16 gauge ring and I can snap it into this slot. It'll hold securely, but when I'm ready to get it out, I can just pull it out again. Today I'm going to show you how to use this card to start the Half Persian 3-in-1 weave. Now, the Half Persian 3-in-1 weave is a pretty basic chainmail weave, but it can be difficult for some people to get it started. I know it took me a long time to learn how to do it because those first few rings don't hold stably until you get the chain to be a certain length. And it can be a real challenge to get them oriented properly. The MailleCard can help you get over that hump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this portion of the MailleCard here with some 16 gauge 5/16 inch rings. And I'm going to snap 4 rings into the card, each through 2 slots overlapping in a slot. So just like that. So now I've got my 4 rings in there. They're secure, not going to go anyplace. And one thing you can see is that when you hold it like this, you can easily see the eye. That's the term for where 2 rings overlap and they make roughly an eye shape, as in the eye that you see with. And the rule for Half Persian 3-in-1 is that you go through one eye and around the next eye. So I'm going to take an open ring and my pliers. I'm going to put it through the eye of the first 2 and around the eye of the second and the third ring. So you can see it goes through this eye and around this eye. And then I'm going to close that ring. Once I've got that ring closed, I can add my next ring. And I'm going to go through the eye of the eye that I just went around with that ring. I'm going to go underneath it and through that eye and around the eye of the third and the fourth rings here. So I'm going through this eye that I just went around and around this eye that I'm going to go through next time. Close the ring. Oops. Tripod's kind of getting in my way here. I'm not used to doing these craft videos. Hopefully I'll get better at them as time goes on. Alright, and we have that ring closed. Oh, and I accidentally snapped it through. Yeah, that's weird. There we go. Okay, so here we have those 2 rings. And now I can go and stabilize the very beginning of the chain if I want to by just going around that eye, because I went through it before. So if I go around that eye, close that ring. There we go. So you can see the Half Persian pattern is really starting to emerge now. And again, taking an open ring, going through the eye here at the end where I went through before. And since I don't have an eye to go around, I'm just going to go around this one ring here and then add a closed ring to it, which will facilitate me being able to continue the chain once I take it off of this card. So now the weave should be fairly stable. I can just snap it right off the card like this. The card's ready for me to use next time. Here's my Half Persian 3-in-1, which I can now continue. So if I take that ring that I just added and I make sure that it's in step with the other rings in its row, leaning the same direction, I can take an open ring. I can go through the eye that it makes with its neighbor. Add another closed ring. Twist it closed. And then I can repeat. Take that ring, make sure it's in step with its neighbor. Go through the eye. Add a ring. Close. One more time. Through the eye. add a ring. There. And then I can finish it off by simply putting a ring through the eye and closing. And there you have it. Half Persian 3-in-1. So I hope this video has been helpful. As I said, you can find the MailleCard at chainmaildude.com. We also sell loose rings and tools and everything else that you might love if you're into chainmail. Go and check us out. But in the meantime, this is Andre Myron, and I'm wishing you happy mailing.